I think all of us at one time has likely thought of finding a sealed roll of coins at the back of a drawer or an old safe. Recently, Heritage held an interesting auction featuring exclusively BU rolls and early mint products. And talk about a shot in the dark, here is a Redfield Hoard dollar, still sealed in its original cardboard packaging. So as a result, it is impossible to verify or even to guess what date, mint mark, or condition the coin might be in. This mystery box was sold for $1,920. Next in line was a bulk lot containing 41 rolls of what are seemingly uncirculated 1946 S Lincoln cent coins, all in plastic tubes. 1946S has two major varieties that can be searched for: a repunched, or well, technically an inverted mint mark variety, as well as an over mint mark variety where the S mint mark was struck in over an existing D mint mark. Either coin would make for a fantastic find in a high grade. Here things get interesting because the S over D variety, graded as PCGS MS66 Plus Red, was recently sold in 2024 for $2,054, while a standard 1946 S cent, graded as MS67 Plus Red, achieved $2,280 at auction in 2025, but drop that grade down to an MS65 Red and you are barely looking at $20 per coin. Still, this lot was sold for $3,120, amounting to about $1.52 per coin. Next up for sale, a $20 roll of silver dollars. Specifically, this appears to be a 1922p roll of peace dollars, sealed in a US Treasury Standard Johnson Company shotgun roll. Now, the possibilities for this one is tremendous. The VAM varieties alone make it a very tempting purchase. The chance of finding an earring, mustache, or Scarface variety would act as a tempting siren's call for many a variety collector. And while an MS67 piece was sold for an amazing $9,000 in 2024, an MS65 coin will typically only sell for around $100, maybe $150. This roll, containing 20 coins, was sold for $4,080, or about $204 per coin. Then we have something interesting and rather unusual. The sealed canvas bag bears the intact registered shipping tag from the Treasury Department, stamped on the reverse with the dates of January 10th and 12th, 1946. Inside are two partial rolls of coins and a folded paper document, possibly a ledger listing the bag's contents, we have to assume. Now, based on their diameter, the coin rolls appear to contain nickels and half dollars. However, since the bag remains sealed, the exact denominations, quantities, or even conditions of the coins cannot be confirmed. This Schrodinger's coin collection was able to sell for $5,160 at auction. Next up is a Walking Liberty half-dollar roll from 1944, 1944D specifically, sealed in a standard Johnson Company $10 shotgun roll for a total of 20 coins. Here, the best variety you can hope for is the FS901 hand-engraved details coin, where the designer's initials were engraved by hand, an example of which was sold in 2025 for $792 at auction. Graded as PCGS MS67, a non-variety coin sells for around $200 in MS66 and around $2,000 in MS66 Plus. This roll was sold for $6,000 or about $300 per coin. The most expensive lot at the auction was a lot of 100 original bankrolls of 1939 S Lincoln cents, making up one complete bag of 5,000 coins. Although I couldn't help but notice that at least some of the rolls had scotch tape on them, so you have to wonder what happened there. Still, there are no major varieties to search for from 1939 S, and in 2025, an MS-68 red example was sold for $5,520, while an MS-67 red coin was sold for only $125. This lot, containing its 5,000 coins, was sold for $21,600, or $4.32 per coin. What would you do if you found rolls like these? Open them or keep the mystery alive? For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching, keep collecting, and have a fantastic day.